Hey guys, you want to see a trick?
We can't go on together with suspicious.
Pretty cool, huh? Someone's knocking on the door. Let's go. Stitch, I wonder who that is.
I wonder too.
Okay. We've got an invitation, Stitch. We got invited to the Disgiving collaboration.
Ooh.
And we were formally invited to a party.
Yeah.
But we gotta bring a dish. What do you think we should bring?
That's a good one.
Okay, Stitch. We gotta brainstorm what we're gonna bring to the party. Okay, so I'm gonna write down some ideas. Okay, Stitch. So maybe we can bring peanut butter sandwiches like Pudge likes.
But no tuna,
Yeah,
because that's cannibalism.
that's not right. So maybe we can do peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Yeah. Or what about what do we usually see at parties at luau's? We have kalo pig.
Poke.
Oh yeah, poke, that's bomb. And what about shave ice?
Let's go milk.
It's gonna melt, yeah. That's true. And it's kind of cold over there in the mainland. Here it's still hot, but over there it's kind of cold. And so no shave ice. How about like lomi lomi salmon?
What about squid luau?
Maybe. How about like chicken long rice? Everybody loves noodles.
I don't know. I'm craving something sweet.
Like poi?
No, poi sour.
Oh, that's true. How about, I know. What is our favoriteest dessert? Chocolate Haupia pie! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lilo. And your name is?
Stitch.
I'm just kidding. My name is Alisa and this is the hubster.
James.
And we got my kid here because she wants. But today we are doing a Disgiving collaboration hosted by JustSam, or AKA AwesomeJasem, and I am so honored because Lilo and Stitch, they were invited to a damn party. We were invited to a party with lots of other channels. Like if you want to know, they are going to be linked down below in the description, and go check out everybody's video. But today, for what we are bringing to the party in Hawaii, we have parties, but we call them luau's here in Hawaii. So what we're bringing to the party, we're gonna bring a little bit of Hawaii to the party, some Hawaiian-ness to the party. Stop eating the chocolate chips. Stitch is being naughty. His naughty level's very high today. Okay. So we're gonna bring Stitch. We're gonna bring my tita over here. Her name is not Lilo. This is Lilo's sister, Kilo. Get up? You get it? This is Lilo and this is Kilo.
Oh. I was gonna say then.
I'm Lilo today, so she's my sister Kilo. I'm literally 7 years old. I googled it, how old Lilo was. She's 7 years old. Okay, but stop taking the chocolate chip, Stitch. Okay, so what I am bringing to the Disgiving party is a chocolate Haupia pie. If you don't know what Haupia is, you're like, what is Haupia? Haupia is basically like a coconut milk dessert. So it is kind of like a pudding jello consistency, and we're gonna be putting it in a pie. You can make this pie with all kinds of different things. So you can eat it with chocolate. So we're gonna do a chocolate version today. You could also do it with sweet potato. You could do it with vanilla pudding. You could do all kinds of different versions of this, however you like it the best. But we are children in this house, so we like chocolate. Yeah, we're gonna eat a chocolate version. So let's get into the ingredients. So we are going to be doing this version of the pie crust. We also want to indicate that this is a non-bake pie, so super easy. Literally anyone could make it. Like me, a 7-year-old, can do this. Okay. yeah, you can do it too. Okay, but this is a kind of like a graham cracker crust. I love this one. This tastes super good. And so this is already, you don't have to bake it. It's already made. So we're gonna use this crust. And then we have 1 cup of sugar here. 1 cup. This is for the filling. Shh, kilo. So we are going to be doing 1 cup of sugar. We're just doing plain white sugar. Okay, we have 1 cup of milk here. Any kind of milk. I have it pre-measured, and it doesn't matter what type. So you can do 1%, 2%, whole milk, whatever milk you please, regular milk. Okay. You can do 1 can of coconut milk, any brand, as always, as long as it's about 14 ounces of coconut milk. Any brand is fine. Okay, you're gonna have any tree is fine. You can make it fresh from the coconuts if you like. Okay, we have 1 cup of water. Sorry, I'm looking at the ingredients. I can't memorize how much of everything. We have 1/2 cup of cornstarch here. Okay, and then we have 1 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. And then we are gonna make fresh whipped cream for this. So what you need to make the fresh whipped cream is heavy cream. And this is 1 1/2 cups of heavy cream. And then a 1 1/4 cup of sugar. And you're just gonna blend that up together to make it, you'll see later on. And then because like I said, we are 7-year-olds in this household. We're children. No! We have a miniature chocolate chips here. I'll show you guys close-ups later. But this is a 1/8 cup of miniature chocolate. So you can see the...
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so we're gonna top it off with miniature chocolate chips at the very end. Or if you don't want to top it with chocolate chips, you can top it with coconut flakes on top of it. But we like chocolate chips on top of it. So yeah, let's get into cooking, making this non-baked chocolate. This is Lilo's non-baked chocolate Haupia pie. So yeah, let's go. I forgot to mention, if you are a returning subscriber, we love you. And if you are new to this channel, if you were brought over from another channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy. We like to do Disney content, Harry Potter content, mystery unboxings, collaborations, box swaps. We got so much things going on.
Unboxing stuff?
We like to unbox stuff, yes. Yes, we like to do all the things. Okay, but we haven't had James on the channel for Stitch on the channel for a hot minute. Can you do a Stitch impersonation? Try do it. I want to hear it.
No, I can't.
Try. Just try it. Come on, please.
What does he go like? No.
Absolutely not.
No, yeah. Or
absolutely not. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna get a mixing bowl, and we're just gonna incorporate the milk. Okay, sorry, Stitch had to leave and take care of Kilo and Moana. So like them two, Stitch had to go take care of the kids. So we're gonna start, but we're gonna incorporate 3 ingredients. So we're gonna incorporate the milk, whatever milk you chose. I think I used 1% milk, or no, whole milk. I can't remember, one of those, but either one is fine. We have the sugar, how much sugar did I have? We have 1 cup of sugar, and then we have the coconut milk. So we're gonna incorporate that all in here, and we're gonna whisk it together.
I guess I really don't know.
We're gonna add the sugar in here. And then I'm going to open up this can.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
And then we're gonna add the milk in. And then I'm gonna take a handy dandy whisk, and we're just gonna mix it all up.
So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Just looks like this. And with this mixture, we're gonna set it to the side. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cup of water and the cornstarch, and we're just gonna incorporate it into the water. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it up. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna wanna do is to get the stove on high. We're gonna put it on high and we're gonna pour our coconut milk, regular milk, and sugar mixture into a pot to boil. And we're just gonna let that get to a like a simmering boil. And then once that happens, once this is simmering, we're gonna include the cornstarch and water mix in afterwards. Okay, so we're just gonna let that simmer up.
Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
We had it overflow a little bit. So we're gonna take this mixture of the cornstarch and we're gonna pour this into our milk mixture. I'm making a mess, guys, sorry. It's never a good time in the kitchen unless you're making a mess. Okay, so we're gonna incorporate that and we're gonna whisk it, and it's gonna make it really thick pretty quickly. And yeah, so you can see it's starting to get thick. It needs to go on low, and we don't want it too thick. So we kind of want it like a custard pudding consistency, like this. It's starting to get there. Don't overcook it. I'm gonna actually take it off the stove right now because I don't want it to burn.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas
You
is
want
all
to mix
about.
it great. You don't want to end up with clumps in. You don't want to end up with clumps in your Haupia. So this is the Haupia itself right here. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on the side. So the next step, we're going to melt down the chocolate chips right now. So what I like to do with the chocolate chips is you gotta make sure you put it in a microwavable, safe bowl, and then you're gonna want to microwave this in 15-second intervals on kind of a lower, and you're gonna be doing it kind of a lot. It's gonna be a process, but it's worth it, guys. So you're gonna have to slowly do it because you don't want to burn the chocolate. If you put burnt chocolate into your Haupia, it's gonna taste disgusting. Okay, so you're gonna need the bowl and then one of these to kind of scoop around the edges. Okay, sorry, it's up high and I'm short. Okay, but here it is. So I'm gonna put it in, and then I have 30 seconds, and then obviously when it hits 15, I'm going to take it out. So let's watch. Okay, so then we're gonna take it out. Clearly it did nothing, but it's, like I said, it is a process.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So offering this sample phrase.
So see, after how many times it gets nice and smooth and really nice, we don't want any chips in there. I failed to mention, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but this is semi-sweet. We didn't use the fully regular chocolate chips. We used semi-sweet chocolate chips because it is a very sweet dish. And so you don't need the regular chocolate chips. Semi-sweet is actually sweet. And trust me, we like our sweet. So we'll tell you if it's too sweet or not. So this is like the perfect amount. Okay. This is what we're working with. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we still have our chocolate mixture, our pie crust. I'm gonna set that on the side as well. Okay, why do I still have the can opener? I don't know. Okay, but we're gonna take half of the Haupia and we're gonna pour it into this bowl. Okay, and then, ooh, let me try. Freaking delicious, guys. I don't want to hear, I don't like coconut. You haven't tried Haupia. Haupia is so good. I don't care for coconut itself, but Haupia is something I just love because I don't care for coconut flavoring too much, like coconut flakes, coconut in general, but in this form, it's the best. Okay, so we halved and halved it. Okay, and then we are gonna take this chocolate mixture and we're gonna put it into one half of them. Okay. Okay, there's our mixture all incorporated. Okay, now let's put this on the side. And I'm going to take our pie crust here, and you're just gonna simply pour it in. Oh, you guys gotta try this. Oh. So this is primarily chocolate with a small hint of Haupia or coconut flavoring. And then we're gonna top it. Guys, I'm just licking my fingers. I'm so hungry now. Okay, we're gonna take this, the rest of the Haupia, and we're gonna put it. Whoopsies, I poured it on too fast, I think, because it's kind of incorporating and mixing into the Haupia, but it's okay. I did a whoopsie. It's not supposed to, you're not supposed to see the chocolate, but I think because I poured it on too quickly and it was a little hot, they kind of mixed a little bit, which is okay. It's still gonna taste the same. It's just not as pretty because you want to see the usually you see the divide of chocolate and Haupia on the top, so you won't see it that well on this one, but it's okay. It's still gonna taste. The matter of it is that it's going to be delicious. Okay, and I'm still eating. Freaking delish. So I'm going to pour it in the areas where I see the chocolate the most. So the next time any of you guys go to a luau, you guys need to bring this pie or like Haupia itself. You can do just Haupia by itself. Okay, so we're actually done. So we are actually done with the pie itself. So what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to let this rest in the fridge for 1 hour, and then we are going to top it with whipped cream and all of the things to let it cool down, and then we are going to do all the things. It's going to take a little bit of time. I give it about 6 hours to kind of get firm and get cold and hard. So yeah, let's stick this in the fridge for about an hour, and we're gonna make our fresh whipped cream. I forgot a step, which I fully will tell you guys right now what I made a mistake with. So I added the chocolate into the pie. Usually I put, when the chocolate part section is in the pie, I would put it in the fridge for like 15 minutes to let it cool down. And then I would put the Haupia, the white cream Haupia layer on after it's cooled down a little bit. I did not wait. I was so dang excited to show you guys. I just poured it on immediately. And so that's why you got kind of that mixing look going on in this pie. But so when you guys make it, make sure you put the chocolate layer that's in the pie in the fridge for like, give it like, if you want to be extra safe, 30 minutes to let it kind of cool down, so it's a different, it's not the same hot temperature mixing together. You want that layer to be a little bit cooler, maybe a little bit hardened, just a tiny bit, and then you put the Haupia on top, so that way you have that separation of the Haupia and the Haupia itself and the chocolate. So learn from my mistake in this video. I've made this like a couple of times before, and it is a very big popular thing to eat in parties here in Hawaii. So it is a showstopper. Just, I don't know, I'm excited, and my brain, I didn't eat lunch. My brain's kind of hungry. I'm kind of hungry a little bit, just a wee bit. So yeah, we are going to make our whipped cream now. Okay, so here is my mixing bowl. I have my little mixing device, and then I am going to incorporate the sugar and the heavy cream into this bowl, and then we're just gonna simply whisk it. We're just gonna whisk it together till there's peaks.
Patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Okay, our whipped cream is done. You can see I lifted it and it made tiny little peaks. So if you just take like a whisk or whatever and you lift it and it makes peaks, that's how you know it's done. Do not over mix your whipped cream because it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna taste good. Fresh whipped cream tastes the best. It's the best form of whipped cream. It's better than the store-bought one. It's so simple. That was literally 2 ingredients, 3 minutes, and we have fresh whipped cream, and it tastes so much better. So I highly suggest fresh whipped cream. It made a huge mess. I don't know if you guys can see that, so be careful. I would make sure you have like an automatic mixer also, because you'll be mixing for ages if you do it by hand. So use some kind of hand mixer to do this, like a blender, not a blender, but like what are those things? KitchenAid to mix, or like that hand blender I had. You know, the ones that, or they have the one you mix your pancake batter with, you know what I'm talking, or like your brownie mix, whatever. There's all different kinds, but just don't do it by hand. Oh my God, you'll be doing it forever. So that is the whipped cream, and then we're gonna put that on top of our pie once it is set. So yeah, I'm gonna come back. What time is it? It's 12:54 right now. So that's about 1 o'clock. I'm gonna give this like, hopefully maybe 6 hours we'll do it. So 7 o'clock we'll come back. It'll be very dark, just an FYI. And we're gonna top it with our whipped cream and the chocolate chips. I would highly suggest making the whipped cream right before you put it on the thing, but I don't want to be recording myself doing this and set up everything late at night. So I want to get all this cleared out, and we're gonna have our taste testing after. So yeah, I'll see you in 6 hours.
3 hours later.
All right, it's hours later. It's 4:30. So we ended at 1, yeah, like around 1 o'clock, which was 3.5 hours later, and I tapped it a little, so I'm gonna go grab it. So here is the pie. This is what it looks like. So like when you tap it, look, it's basically, it feels like Jello. Okay, you see the jiggle? Okay, it's basically Jello. Okay, and then I took the fresh whipped cream I made and I put it into a Ziploc bag. Lacey, you want to try some of whipped cream? You want to try? Whipped cream. You want to try some? Try some. Why are you naked? No, put your finger in it.
Dip.
Look, you want to try? It's whipped cream. Is it good? It's good. Try it. Some more. No, you want to mix it? Okay, you can sit here and mix it. Okay. All right. So I put it in a Ziploc bag. And I'm just gonna cut the corner out. And then, okay. Then I'm going to take the whipped cream. I put it in a bag to make it pretty, but it's not gonna happen like that, and I'm gonna have to smooth it. It's not, ooh, damn. Yeah, you could just scoop it out. You don't have to do it like this. I thought I was being fancy. I normally scoop it out and just put it on. I thought I was being bougie by putting it in as a block and like squeezing it out in a pattern, but I'm a fraud. Okay, so we're gonna smooth it out. Oh, where's my chocolate chips? Now I'm gonna go get my chocolate chips. I have whipped cream in my hair this whole time. I didn't even know it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my little miniature chocolate chips. I'm just gonna sprinkle it. Do you wanna help me? You wanna help? Sprinkle it? Sprinkle. Good job, Lacey. What are you doing? Okay, and you can adjust how much chocolate chips you want on this. And now it's the best part. We're gonna cut this baby open and serve.
Some of the old souls.
It is time to cut this pie. Do you want a big piece or a small piece, babe?
Small piece.
Whipped cream is very, very soft right now. So our pie. Okay, so pie number 1. Can you bring that plate too?
No. Wait.
Of all days to mess up, always the day I make it for video, you mess up. So you would normally refrigerate it with the whipped cream on, so the whipped cream is a lot more firm. I'm a fake maker of this pie, okay? But, so you see what happened? Everything fell apart. But you usually can see the layer of chocolate, and then on top there's a layer of Haupia. You can't really see it now because it's covered in whipped cream. But maybe if I eat some, let's try some, babe.
Cut it in half.
You can see that. Oh, it tastes so good. It's a big old mess. Like I said. Just make sure everything is cold so it doesn't do this. I'm telling you, my house is hot. My house is hot as balls. And it's making everything just melt so quickly. Well, you people in the mainland have the advantage, especially because it's cold in your house. So, just make sure the whipped cream is nice and cold. What do you think?
Good.
Okay.
Like it.
Even though it's not looking pretty, tastes pretty. Yeah, baby.
Oh, you want some?
You wanna try some, baby? Chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed me being an imposter. My kids, I'm kind of over this day. Sorry. So, that's why I was kind of in a rush too. Children, they kind of do that to you. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I will have the recipe linked down below. Don't make the same mistakes I did. I am an imposter apparently. Even though I made this recipe correctly quite a few times. So yeah, that's how my day is going. But yeah, link down below all the other channels. Make sure you check out all of them. There's a bunch. Comment down below, what do you love to eat for Thanksgiving? And if you have any suggestions on recipes for me to try, because we don't eat, we're not fans of Thanksgiving food. Like, I don't care for turkey. I'm okay with ham. I'm not a huge fan of mashed potatoes. Like, I don't care for potatoes. We grow up on rice. Like, I'm not a fan of much. I'm not a fan of stuffing. I'm not a fan of cranberry stuff. Like, all those things I'm not a fan of. So, like, a traditional Hawaiian meal is what I love for Thanksgiving. What? Oh, you eating some chocolate? Okay, so comment down below. I love pumpkin pie though. That's one thing we do love here. We love our pies. Yeah, check out all the videos. Thank you so much, Jasem, for having me and having Lilo and Stitch here. Give us your best Stitch impression. Come on, we want to hear it. Get low. We can't see your face. Sorry, I have you guys kind of low on the tripod. Do your Stitch impression. I don't care if you do. I didn't say do a good one. I just said do one. Family means nobody gets left behind. See, I'm not good either. I have no shame. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your life. Aloha and a hui ho. Bye.